of you are healthy and preparing well for upcoming exams. So once again, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's daily current affairs session on EduTap. My dear friends, I hope all of you are healthy and preparing well for upcoming exams. And if I'm audible and visible to you, kindly give a thumbs up in the comment section below so that we can begin this particular session. So my dear friends, as we all know that the PIB current affairs are really a very important source of current affairs, and that's why I am back with a very important session in which we will be discussing the top PIB news from the October 2021. So my dear friends, if I am audible and visible to all of you, please give a thumbs up in the comment section below so that we can begin this particular session. So I am getting some responses from the students as I'm audible and visible to you. So are we beginning with this particular session. So once again, a warm welcome to all of you in this particular session of the daily current affairs in which we will be discussing the top PIB news from the month of October 2021. So before starting the session, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the lectures. And to join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. And my dear friends, I am glad to announce that we are giving 40% off on our NABARD Grade A course. And my dear friends, just you are required to make sure that whenever you are purchasing the course from the portal, you are required to use the code that is NABARD40, and please make sure that you use this particular code till 15th of October 2021, because this code is only valid till 15th of October 2021. So I hope and I really believe that all of you are going to reap this particular opportunity and you are going to use this particular code because it will give you 40% off in this particular courses. Okay, so I hope that this is very much clear. Now let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So if you talk about the topics of discussion for the today's session, then today we will be discussing the two topics, namely the Clean India program, and the second one is the Chennai Sustainable Urban Services program. So now let's move on to the very first topic of the today's session, that is Clean India program. So my dear friends, recently Union Minister Shri Anurag Thakur has launched a nationwide Clean India program. And my dear friends, this Clean India program is really very important from the exam point of view. And if we talk about this particular program, then it was recently released by the Union Minister Shri Anurag Thakur. Okay, now if we talk about this particular program, then there are 5 different things which are really very much important. The first one is that the organizing body of this particular program, then from which particular place this particular program has been launched. The third one will be the what exactly is the duration of this particular program, and then comes that what are the different targets which have been fixed by the government of India under this particular program, and last is that how we are going to achieve these targets. So if we talk about the very first important thing, that is the organizing body, then my dear friends, Department of Youth Affairs of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports will be organizing this particular Clean India program, and this program has been launched from Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. So I am marking the star here as this particular point is really very much important from the exam point of view. And my dear friends, if we talk about this particular program, this has been launched by Shri Anurag Thakur as the cleanliness drive, and he has appealed to all the people of India to participate in it in order to make our country Swachh Bharat, that is Clean India. And my dear friends, this particular Clean India program will be run from October 1st to October 31st 2021. So once again, this particular duration is again important from the exam point of view. And if we talk about that what are the key targets under this particular program, then my dear friends, the key targets under this program are like, under this program the government of India aims to collect 75 lakh kg of waste, which is going to be mainly the plastic waste which will be collected and disposed with the support and voluntary participation of citizen. And that's why they have said that in this particular program the main important thing is Jan Bhagidari. We are going to achieve the targets of this particular program through Jan Bhagidari, that is citizen participation. So I hope that this is very much clear. And now the very most important thing, that how we are going to achieve the targets under this particular program. And my dear friends, we are going to achieve these targets with the help of Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, affiliated youth clubs and national services scheme affiliated institutions. So if we talk about this particular news article, then my dear friends, in this particular thing, the name of the program, the body which will be organizing this particular program, that is Department of Youth Affairs of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Apart from that, the place from where this particular program has been launched is really very much important. And apart from that, I want to add here one point, that this particular Clean India program will be organized in 6 lakh villages all over India of 744 districts. And my dear friends, this particular thing will be undertaken through Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan affiliated youth clubs and National Service Scheme affiliated institutions. And the main target is to collect and dispose of 75 lakh kg waste. And my dear friends, why this 75 lakh kg waste? Because this particular Clean India program has been launched as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, in which the government of India is commemorating the 75 years of India's independence, and that's why this particular program has been launched. Okay, and my dear friends, I hope that this particular news article is very much clear to all of you. And now let's move on to the second news article of the today's session, that is Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program. So recently the World Bank has announced to extend $150 million loan to Tamil Nadu's Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program. So before discussing about this particular loan and why actually this particular thing has been announced, the first question arises that what was the need of this particular program? And my dear friends, if we talk about the Chennai city, then Chennai metropolitan area is home to about 10.9 million people, and it is also India's fourth most populous metropolitan area. And apart from that, this particular city is also highly vulnerable to the natural disasters, the climate changes, as well as the COVID-19 emergency revealed. That means that it is also vulnerable to these kind of pandemics, and that is the reason that we were really required to launch this kind of particular program. And seeing the requirement of this particular program, this particular Tamil Nadu has launched the Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program. And what was the need of this? Because in Chennai city we require more climate friendly, resilient and inclusive model for managing urban growth. And the answer to this particular thing was this particular program, that is Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program. So now let's move ahead and see that what exactly are the key targets and what exactly this program aims to, and what are the different major components of this Sustainable Urban Services Program. So my dear friends, if we talk about this particular Tamil Nadu's Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program, then this program seeks to strengthen the institutions, namely the Greater Chennai Corporation and the Chennai Metro Water Supply and Sewerage Board. Apart from that, it also aims to improve the financial health of the service agencies so that there is not any kind of obstacles while implementing and taking the actions in order to make the city more sustainable. Apart from that, this particular program also drive significant improvement in the quality of 4 urban areas, and these are the water supply and sewerage, mobility, health and solid waste management. So all these 4 key urban services areas are really very much important in order to make this particular city sustainable, and that's why all this will be done under this particular Sustainable Urban Services Program in order to make the Chennai city more sustainable. And my dear friends, apart from that, if we talk about the major components under this particular program, then these will be the water resource management, which includes water supply, sewerage services, urban mobility, health services, and solid waste management. So if you talk about the water supply, then my dear friends, under this program, the state aims to increase the household connections, and it also aims to improve the quality of water and sewerage services in the city. And apart from that, if you talk about the urban mobility, then this particular program will work in order to expand the green modes of urban mobility, such as buses, walking and cycling. In this manner, they are going to make this particular city more sustainable. And my dear friends, apart from that, this particular program will also enhance the disease surveillance and improve the coverage and quality of primary healthcare services, which is really very much important for the people living in this particular city. So my dear friends, that's why in order to support the Tamil Nadu government program, in order to transform the city and services and accelerate the city's shift to lower carbon footprint, this particular program has been launched by the Tamil Nadu government. And the main important thing is that the World Bank is going to support the city program by extending a loan of $150 million. And my dear friends, this particular amount is really very much important from the exam point of view. So I hope that these two articles which we have discussed in the today's session are really very much clear to all of you. And now let's move on to a small MCQ series in which we will be analyzing that whether you have gathered all the key takeaways from these particular two news articles or not, because in the exam you are going to face the questions from these particular news articles on the same lines in the multiple choice questions. And that's why on the same lines we have framed the questions, so that you can revise these particular news articles in this particular session only. So my dear friends, now let's move on to the very first question of the today's session, and the question is here on your screen. So the first question says that recently the Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur, has participated in a cleanliness drive on the launch of a nationwide Clean India program. So my dear friends, whenever you are going to see this particular kind of question in the exam, see, it is a paragraph based question in which a long paragraph will be given to you, and in the end of the paragraph a question will be asked that which of the following statement is incorrect or correct regarding the above stated program. So if we talk about this particular specific question, here it asks about that which one of the following is the incorrect statement regarding the Clean India program. So all of you are requested to quickly go through these three statements and tell me in the comment section below that which of the given statement is incorrect statement and what will be the right option for this particular question. So my dear friends, please tell me in the comment section below that which statement is incorrect statement regarding the Clean India program which we have discussed in the today's session. And here, if we talk about the very first statement, it says that it will be organized by Department of Youth Affairs of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, and it will be run from 1st of October 2021 to 31st of October 2021. The statement 2 says the program was launched from Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. So as per our discussion in the today's session, both of these statements are correct as per the session. And if we talk about the third statement says that under this program, 75 lakh kg waste, mainly plastic waste, will be collected and disposed with the support and voluntary participation of citizens. And my dear friends, as we have already discussed in the today's session, that this 75 lakh, you can easily remember this particular part. And how? Because the government of India has launched this particular program and as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration. And as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, government of India is commemorating the 75 years of India's independence, and that's why this 75 lakh target has been made. And I am getting the answer from people. Aarti is opting for the option that is all of the above are correct. And my dear friends, if we talk about the right answer, then The right answer to this particular question is none of the above. That is, the question was that which statement is incorrect, and all the statements are correct. So the right answer to this particular question will be none of the above. And majority of the students commit the mistake. They just see the statements and they just tick the answer. Please mark the word here. The keyword is really very much important, as in the exam they have already mentioned in the question that which statement is incorrect, and you are required to choose the incorrect statement. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you, and the way you are required to approach the question is also very much clear to all of you. And now let's move on to the next question of the today's session, and that is, which one of the following is the correct statement regarding the Tamil Nadu's Chennai City Partnership Sustainable Urban Services Program? So my dear friends, please tell me the answer in the comment section below, that which statement is the correct statement regarding the Tamil Nadu's Chennai City Partnership. And here all of you are required to go through these three statements and tell me in the comment section below that which statement is correct as per the program which has been launched by the Tamil Nadu. So the first statement says that Asian Development Bank will give $150 million loan to support this particular program. The statement 2 says that it seeks to help strengthen the institutions, improve the financial health of service agencies, and drive significant improvements in the quality of 4 key urban areas that are mentioned here, that is water supply, sewerage, mobility, health, as well as solid waste management. And the third statement says that the program's major components are water resource management, including water supply and sewerage services, urban mobility, health services, and solid waste management. So my dear friends, please tell me in the comment section below that which one of the option is the correct answer. And my dear friends, if we talk about the right answer to this particular question, then the right answer is option number C, that is both option number 2, both statement 2 and 3 are correct. And Aarti K has answered this particular question correctly. A huge round of applause for Aarti, as we all know that the World Bank has decided to extend the loan of $150 million in order to support this particular program. But in the statement 1, it is mentioned that it was Asian Development Bank. And my dear friends, that was the reason that the statement 1 was wrong and option 2 and 3 are correct. And that's why option C, that is both 2 and 3 are correct. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, that was all from the today's session. So if you have liked the session, then please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. If you have any queries, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in. And my dear friends, you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So I hope that you have enjoyed the session. My dear friends, thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.